Breaking news. You'll be surprised to hear what Wike Nyesom said about NWC of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. The Rivers State Governor, Wike Nyesom, has called on the National Working Committee, NWC, of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to allow governors in the party to supervise the congresses and governorship primaries in Anambra State. Recently, the Rivers State Governor Wike Nyesom has called on the National Working Committee. He said that winning the November governorship election in Anambra was critical to the PDP, and concerted efforts must be made to ensure nobody was alienated in the processes leading to the election of the party's flag bearer. Wike Nyesom said that the November election will offer the PDP a rare opportunity to retake Anambra State and consolidate the party's grip in the southeast geopolitical zone. The governor said that people must be willing to make sacrifices in the overall interest of the PDP. He also said that let us have party interests, not group interests, and put everything aside. Anambra used to be a PDP state, but because of the wrangling and not giving in, that is what has made PDP lose Anambra. Only two states in the southeast, which are Enugu and Abia states, are PDP today. If we add Anambra, it is good boast for us. Furthermore, he warned that if PDP failed to win Anambra State, it would not work well for the party, particularly in the southeast. Wike Nyesom said again that it must be done transparently, whether the congresses or the primary itself. The governors will be in charge to come and do the election. Thank you, viewers, for your patience and for the speech that you just listened to concerning NWC of People Democratic Party. I don't know if you are comfortable with what Wike Nyesom have just said. I'm not a fan of PDP, and I'm not a fan of APC. Anybody can say whatever he or she wants to say. That is left to them. Yes. You can say whatever they want to say. I know people are changing. They are running from one party to another, all because of their own selfish interests. For their selfish interests. Instead of them to do the needful. They do the needful, they will not. All they do is to keep fighting for position, changing from one party to another. Is that not shameless? To me, it's so shameful. You can imagine. We have Fulanis attacking every day. I think the Amatekun should do their job well. If they are doing their job well, I see no reason why we should be hearing all this bad news about X-Men and Boko Haram's attack. If you can do their job well and don't be politicalized, it should not be politicized by their governors. Their governors who are scared to fight the enemies. They should not. They should just forget that they don't have leaders. They should fight because they should fight as if they are fighting to protect their own family, themselves. And again, I want to say something about the PDP. It is impossible for PDP to win Anambra. It's very impossible because APC, should I say APC is the one ruling in Anambra State. So there's no reason why PDP should want to come in and start doing as if they are the ones to win this election. Anambra is like a consolidation to Ojukwu's struggle for Biafra. Yes. So this survivor fund to me is that it means that I'm yet to receive anything from the government concerning everything that has been happening in this country. They will not look at these things. They will never look at it. All they look at is what will benefit them. People in different communities, they are complaining, they are murmuring, they are being scared, they are pleading that our government should do something for them. Our government should help them in tackling this issue of herdsmen and Boko Haram kidnap and killings. But I see that they are not even doing anything about it. They sit down and watch what will be the end of it. Yes, you can imagine. You can imagine what these people are doing. Federal government are doing. You think they are doing others? They think they are doing the citizens of this country? They don't know they are doing themselves. They don't know they are doing themselves. Can you imagine? You can imagine this. This government is worsening. It's so worse to the extent that people are not even complaining during Goodluck Jonathan's regime the way they're complaining now. Yes, a lot of people say this government is smarter than Goodluck Jonathan. You can imagine. They said Goodluck Jonathan gave money to Dasuki and gave money to the Aseni to disburse for election. You can imagine. And after he put them in trouble after the election. You can imagine. Those that are saying that this government is the best, they are fools. They don't know what they are saying. You can imagine. They keep how will I put it? They keep doing things on their own accord without involving their fellow colleagues. You can imagine what is happening. If different tribes can come together and agree on one particular thing concerning how to persecute, arrest, and plan for this so-called herdsmen and Boko Haram, then this country is going to be a better place. But so many people are just scattered. None of them want to come or want to join another. No group want to join another group to put a stop to all this crisis going on in this country. No, nobody wants to do that. You can imagine. Nobody wants to do that. Look at what Wike is saying. Is that what they should be saying? Can the governors come together? Governors from different states come together and discuss about how all this will be tackled. They're talking about their own party, making mockery of themselves. You can imagine. People are just wasting their time. PDP can never win. I've said it before. PDP can never win Anambra State again. It's not a matter of insult or cause. You can never. So Wike should stop disturbing himself. Wike thinks that Igbo land is where it can come cajole people and walk away. It's not. It's not. You want to indirectly hand over Anambra to APC. You can imagine that. This is an act of what do you call it? Crime. This is a crime. It's a theft, as far as I'm concerned. So, viewers, what is your take on this news I just heard? I'm not in support of what Wike has just said, but what I know for sure is Anambra can never win PDP, not again. So, viewers, your take concerning this news is very much important. Please don't hesitate to drop them below the comment box.